MONZA, aka the Temple of Speed, is a track where downforce is an afterthought. In pretty much all the F1 games, it's very common to run 0-0 wings here in order to have the least amount of drag on the straights. So what if we did the exact opposite and tried beating the 0% AI with full 50-50 wings and doing the entire race on wet tires? Well, as always, we're going to be starting from the very back of the grid, so we can just destroy the car here. Okay, here we go. So I think the plan is to just immediately reverse off the start into the pits and get on the wets. So that way we're on the wets for the full race, you know? Perfect. Okay, we'll be on the wets the entire race. We're gonna have quite the gap to make up now. Oh, okay. Yeah, these tires are... Oh, this is terrible. I hate these. We can get past Bortoletto. Okay. Sorry about that. Ah, they're so slow through the corners. Get out of the way. Oh my god, dude. And then we're gonna lose all this time on the straight. We'll go for a move on Antonelli, DRS enabled. And we're not fast enough to pass him. Antonelli's just gonna fly by. There he goes. Yeah, this is... We are very slow on the straights. Oh, big lockup. Okay. Big lockup into turn one. That is not gonna help. Okay, so up onto the podium on the final lap. But I think that's the best we can do. Yeah, Russell and Leclerc, they're only 2 seconds up the road. Which normally we'd be able to catch them pretty quickly, but we're so slow on the straights that I think third is the best we can do. But this was a really sloppy attempt. We messed up a lot, so I think this is possible. We're gonna try it again. Here we go. The 5 red lights are on for attempt number 2. We're gonna do the exact same thing as last time. Reverse our way into the pits for the wet compound tires. So this should give us about a 30-second gap to the rest of the field. So it's gonna take us a couple laps to catch up with the rest of the grid. There's a slight error there. Okay, on to the wets and out of the pit lane. So our race is now beginning with a 44-second gap to Lance Stroll. So that spin into the pit lane definitely did not help our time. God, these tires are awful. So what's interesting about this setup is that you have the wet tires, so you're understeering everywhere, you have no grip, but at the same time you have 50-50 wings. So you kind of weirdly do have grip in the corners, but you're just really slow. Ooh. And then this will happen too. So you're just really slow. It's gonna take us a couple laps to get these guys. We are slowly gaining on them though. In typical 0% AI fashion, we're much faster into the braking zones. We brake a lot later and accelerate out a lot faster. But on the straights, we just like bleed time. It is really, really slow on the straights. Okay, on to lap number 4, and we've still got about 15 seconds to Lance Stroll. So we're slowly catching up, but we still have a couple more laps.
A few inches later.
We are finally close enough to Colapinto to maybe go for a move into turn 1, but we're about to be on lap number 6. So it's taken us like half the race to get this close. We still have 19 cars to overtake. We are pretty far back, but all these guys drive like they're deaf and blind and like 95 years old, so we should be able to get past Colapinto on corner exit. Gonna breeze past the Alpine up into P19. Our first overtake of the race. Oh, okay, Hadjar is out of the session. We're gonna pass Stroll in a second here, so this will be a double overtake up into 17th place. There's a group of cars just ahead. We can definitely go for a move down the inside on Alonso. Make that 16th. Gonna pass Lawson on exit as well. Up into 15th place. We've got the DRS, but I don't think we're gonna be fast enough. Here comes Lawson. Way faster on the straight. We're gonna send it again on the Racing Bull back into 15th. Bortoletto is really slow through this section, and we're gonna have to wait on this one. We're just too slow. Well, after all that excitement, we're gonna need some new tires. So we finally see some action. We get some overtaking done. We're gonna have to dive into the pit lane for a new set of wet tires. There we go. We got some fresh rubber, and we're back down to last place. So that's good. We can probably get past Gasly here on corner exit. They're super slow out of the corners. Gonna breeze past the Alpine up into 8th place. All right, here we go. Hulkenberg is up next. We can definitely go for a move on the Sauber around the outside of Nico Hulkenberg up into P17. So we've got a decent gap to the cars in front now, but a lot of people are going to be in the pits. Yeah, there's a lot of people stopping, so we'll make up a bunch of positions down the straight, even though we're insanely slow. We're only going 175. That is ridiculous. Okay, anyway, past Sonoda. We'll get past Albon as well into turn 1. So that is up into P11 on lap 8. We might have a chance here. We've got Behrman up next. This will be a move to get into the points. Gonna go around the outside of the Haas, and that is now P10. So in the points on lap number 8, we've got a decent gap ahead, but all the guys ahead are still reasonably bunched up. So that's really good for us. It is insane how slow we are on the straight. 175 is so slow, especially in Monza. Here's Lando. Steal the slipstream. We just stole a couple places from people in the pit lane. So that is us into P6 now. This is looking better and better. Ocon is up next. This is a move to get into the top 5. Nice and easy, breezing past the Haas. We've got Piastri ahead, but it's gonna be a minute before we can get to him. On this whole back half of the lap, you really can't progress towards an overtake at all, because even if you're close to the car in front, like right now we are to Piastri, he's just gonna run away on this straight. Even with DRS, there's just nothing we can do about it. We're gonna be way slower. You just have to wait to gain time into the next braking zone, which we will on Piastri, a little bit wide through turn 1, but we're way faster on corner exit. Gonna breeze past the McLaren up into P4. And it's Russell and Hamilton ahead. Here we go. We can make a move on Russell up the inside onto the podium on lap number 10. Hamilton just ahead as well. We can breeze by the Ferrari, and that's 2nd place with 3 laps to go. 5 seconds to Leclerc. So it's gonna take us a lap or 2. We should get him pretty soon. God damn, dude. Look at our tires are so hot. It's like pure red on the graphic right here. That's crazy. I mean, we definitely are losing grip on the rear. The tires are getting cooked the longer we go on, but we do have Leclerc just ahead. The only problem is this part of the track, we cannot make any progress. We're gonna have to wait till turn 1. Okay, here we go. On to lap 12. We've got the DRS on Leclerc, so it should give us about an extra 20 miles an hour down the straight, which will help us a lot into the braking zone of turn 1. We're gonna gain a lot of ground on the Ferrari, and just like every other overtake, we're gonna fly past him on corner exits, and that is P1. With a lap to spare. Well, all we have to do now is not completely slide off the track or crash into a wall, which is maybe easier said than done because the tires are so cooked. But this is a very weird feeling setup. Like the high wings and the wets is strange. On to the final lap of the race. Lap 13 of 13. We've dropped Leclerc, and we can just coast to the end now. We did a much better job this time. Dude, look at the tire. Oh my god, 224 degrees internal on the tires. The rears are just completely destroyed. But what's so crazy is we still have grip because we have the 50-50 wings. It's like the weirdest feeling car I've ever driven in the F1 games. This is so odd. Well, around the final corner on the final lap, and we can add this to the column of wins against 0% AI. And all of these challenges, we're pretty close to undefeated. There's this was a highly requested one too, like the full wings and wet tires in Monza, and that was a breeze, easy peasy. I think the next one I'll have to be like blackout drunk and blindfolded and missing both my arms. I think maybe then the 0% AI would win. I don't know. Maybe I'll try that. Who knows?